check 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
Number 3197, no, he said 6 miles, we'll let the other one call. Anywhere inside of 6 miles, we want to know if there's any wind shift. Okay, Southwest 34 man. Delta 501 Heavy, join Hotel Westbound, hold Soda Quebec. Hotel Westbound, Soda Quebec, Delta 501. American 3013 at Quebec Cross, runway 25 right, ground 121.75.
Mic check. Mic check, mic check. Where's my mic? Oh. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. All right, what we've done, can you hear me all right? What we've done is we're going to try to stream at 1080, 60 frames per second. Let me know if this looks better. And my friends over here to the left are leaving, so I'm not blaming them. I relocated my Wi-Fi, so maybe it'll be working better. Let me know if everything looks okay. Airplanes, trains, and clouds. Take 205 from Los Angeles International Airport. Hopefully our sound is okay. Wi-Fi, so maybe it'll be working better. Let me know if I'm loud enough, pretty enough. Right now you're looking at Philippine Airlines. This 777-300 is going to be going to Manila. That's Philippine Airlines Flight 113. So we're not in 4K, we're in 1080. Hopefully that'll maybe ease up on the Wi-Fi just a little bit. We'll see. Hopefully the picture's as good.
JetBlue 2010 on after Docker, wind 2209, aircraft 15, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, 25 right, JetBlue 2010.
Next arrival is going to be JetBlue and an A321. I got another big heavy coming over my head. That's Air China Cargo. They'll go over there on the left side. But don't you worry, we're going to get some heavies over here, trust me. Ooh, we got a big boy coming out here, and it looks like an A380, folks.
Oscar 1355, stay on the runway, exit Hotel Diner. Hotel Diner, left to 1355.
Local time now is 12:05 here in Los Angeles. 2:05 back in beautiful Nashville, Tennessee, where I'm under the impression it's going to be stormy all day. Let's say hi to the family at home. Be back tomorrow.
American 767 cross, runway 25 right, ground point 75.
Forgot I didn't have my microphone on me. So we'll keep an eye on this A380 here going back to Ichion, I'm sure. Got another Southwest coming over here on 25 right. But we're not going to break our focus from these two big boys coming down the road here. What about that? Actually, that's Philippines pulling, or Delta pulling. Who is that? Delta pulling off. Isn't that a beautiful airplane? 6 people in the house. Let's get it up to 6,000. I feel hopefully everything sounds and looks okay. As of right now, it shows our internet's still fine. We went down to 1080p, so maybe that'll make a difference. 60 frames per second. Let me know how it looks and sounds. As you're looking at Korean Air, headed back to Korea. The next arrival is going to be a Delta 737 coming in from Salt Lake City, and I saw a big heavy up here. Who is this? We got Japan Airlines coming in from Osaka. They'll be here in 6 minutes. 787 Dreamliner. They'll land in front of us. That'll be fun. Anyway, as the Korean Air goes into the marine layer, take a gander over here at Delta Airlines. coming in from Salt Lake City. Thank you, Phil. Appreciate that. We're doing what we can. As you look at the beautiful Southwest Terminal. So we got Japan Airlines going to be here in a few minutes. They'll land over here on 25 right. Of course, all the cargo action lands on 24 left, as I see a big Cathay Pacific landing there, or taking off, can't tell. But you're watching airplanes, trains, and cows. We're going to be out here as long as we can. Right now, it looks like the internet's running good. Don't have any drop frames. Now, I don't know if that was due to the 4K or if these people beside me are running some kind of internet interfering with mine. Let's get a long distance shot in dedication here. Maybe not. Maybe not. That's Cathay Pacific right there. What if I sneak up on him? And if I just really sneak, he just don't want to focus, does he? Uh-oh. Your car is over here. Our next route was going to be Fly Alliance coming in from Palm Springs. Why in the world would you fly from Palm Springs to here? 22-minute flight. And then behind that, we got the big 787 Dreamliner from Japan Airlines coming from Osaka. They've been in the air for 9, almost 10 hours. They're right now at 2,300 feet. Won't be long. I don't know what that means, but I hope it's good. We changed over to 1080 60 frames per second instead of running the 4K. The 4K could have been, I've never had an issue with the 4K. But some people think 1080 60 looks better than 4K. Who knows? Here's some rich folks coming in. From Palm Springs, can't drive, you got to fly. No telling who's in that plane. Anyway, they're here. Congratulations. All right, next arrival, 787 Dreamliner from Osaka. I hope someday to go to Japan. The number one airport that I'd like to stream at that I have not done is in Hong Kong. That's a great airport as well. My wife wants to go to Japan, so probably have to do that. Let's go ahead and get the full effect of this Japan Airlines coming in. These pictures brought to you in part by Panasonic, bringing technology home to you. We'll sneak up on them. Watch this, we're gonna sneak up on them. Now we got that pole. Sit back and enjoy this. Easy. Touchdown. Oh, that's connection. I bet that's what that is. Sorry, it's been a long morning. It's been a long morning. Forgot my sunscreen. No, if it was Skip Carey, it'd be. We got another 380 coming out. Who doesn't like that? If it was Skip Carey, it'd be. Watch Alice tonight at 8:35 on TBS. The Golden Girls come on tonight at 10:35 right after Braves postgame. Only on TBS. Now that right there is another 380. It's our second one of the day. Biggest plane to make. That one going to the same place. Isn't that a beauty? And I'm not talking about the Frontier. 4 big O engines on that sucker. The King of the Skies is what they call it. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Something you don't see in Nashville. Maybe one of these days. That Asiana Airlines is A380-841, flight 201, headed to Seoul. You gotta let your soul glow. Incheon Airport. Right now it's at 5 KTS. It's cruising right along. As it hopefully looks beautiful on your screen. We got a Spirit coming in on the right, but we're going to keep our focus right here on this A380. Should have brought my sunscreen. I don't know how much sunscreen you can carry on an airplane these days. But if you've ever wanted to call me a redneck, I think it would be proper at this time. Next arrival is going to be American Airlines Flight 2850 coming in from Las Vegas. They've been there for 37 minutes. It took me 5 hours to drive here from there. I think flying might be the way to go. Got American coming in on the right, one of ours, we'll let it pass. There's Southwest headed somewhere. That Southwest you're looking at, 737 MAX 8, he's going to Las Vegas. We'll let him pass, keep our eye on the A380. One thing that's very important out here is you got to stay hydrated. Milos has joined us. I don't know what that means, Milos, but thank you for joining us. You know, I'm old. I don't know all these little code words and stuff. Let's just get a face full of that A380. How about it? One day, hopefully, I'll get to fly on one of those. They're going to be around for a while. They're not phasing them out like was once thought about. You know, China Southern, if you're listening, you got two A380s parked over in Tucson. Let's go ahead and dust those off and get those back flying. Going to Seoul, Korea. Danny, if you're watching, can you tell the difference between the 1080 and the 4K? The 4K was at 30 frames per second. Now we're at 60 frames per second. Looks like we got Illinois 1 coming in from Reno. They've been there for an hour. Let's see, are they coming in on our side? Yeah, they might. I can't tell if they're coming. Yeah, they'll come in on our side. We'll definitely get a little shot of Illinois 1. Plane we see often in Nashville. Again, we'll be in Fort Worth, Texas, Tuesday and Wednesday. Fly back home to Nashville tomorrow. Hopefully get a little bit of rest, hang out with the dogs and the wife, and then head back out Tuesday morning out of BNA to DFW, American Airlines. If you're new to the chat, be sure to say hello, where you're from, like and subscribe, tell all your friends and enemies, family members, ex-family members. Looks like we got a Phil says 1080 seems to be the way to go. As he heads into the marine layer, hold on folks, we gotta get, Had to get Illinois 1. I know, who would ever think of breaking off from a A380. As he is in the marine layer, I'll never be able to pick him up. Our next arrival is going to be Delta, flight 1715 coming in from San Francisco. Delta being a Boeing 737-800. They've been in the air about an hour. Sounds like our ATC went to lunch. I want to see something here. If we can pick this up, it's going to be hard to. There it is. We got a police helicopter or somebody over here looking for somebody. Just kind of circling around over there. I don't know who he's looking for, but he's looking for somebody. It says Los Angeles. Can y'all see that? All right, if y'all excuse me, I gotta run and get some beef jerky. I'll be right back. So it seems that our air traffic control is overheated. So you're going to have to listen to just me. Sorry. Hope that's okay. I don't know how many of you have been watching White Lotus. I'll have to watch White Lotus in Los Angeles tonight. Don't know if any of the rest of you watch it. It's kind of an on-the-edge program, but kind of a big deal. You know what else is a big deal is the KLM, but I think he's landing on the other side, son of a. Yep, KLM's landing on the left side. Boca the Borden has joined us from way down in Boca Beach. Hello, Charlie. Boynton Beach, I should say. Charlie, you're looking at runway 25 left, right here. And in front of you is the Pacific Ocean, which is on the total opposite end of the country from where you're sitting. And I was sitting where you are not that long ago. Yeah, our ATC has fried. I was playing the ATC out of a iPad, and the iPad has said he's gotten too hot. He's got a fever, and he needs to slow down for a bit. So I put him back in the car. Yeah, I've gotten around a little bit here the past few weeks and about ready to settle down for a month or so. Of course, we're going to Texas next week, and then we got O'Hare in the end of May. But between then, it'll be B&A, 100%. America's favorite airport. Looks like our next arrival is going to be Frontier Flight 1755 coming in from Houston. A321. That is the Wilhelm the Stella something, Stellar Elder paint scheme. That chopper that we're looking at is Los Angeles Police. We were looking at earlier. That is Airbus Helicopters H-125. No. He's back in the. He's got school, Charlie. So yeah, he's not with me. As you can tell, or he'd be complaining right now about the heat. Huh. We have a plane coming in after the Frontier that is not available. We don't know who they are, so that'll be interesting. Looks like we got a big Delta coming out here. Now that plane you're looking at right there is Delta Airlines. Going to Detroit, that's Airbus A321. And we got a Air Mexico who might be coming out. They're going to Mexico City. That's a Dreamliner, so that'll be a bigger aircraft. Frontier's going to be landing on the south side. And our next arrival here is going to be American Eagle. The unidentified aircraft is going to be looking like they're coming in on the south side as well. Yeah, here comes Air Mexico. See the big Dreamliner in the back there? I don't know if you can hear me eating my protein. But anyway, White Lotus comes on at, I guess, 6:30 my time here. Don't know how many of y'all watch that. Now, if you watch airline videos live, which I know they're live right now, they're over at Clutter's Park, but normally they film from, or at least Kevin films from this hotel up here. That's the H Hotel. And I don't know if they can zoom in and see who's up there. That's where I was hanging out yesterday, up on that deck there. Yeah, I like Walter Goggins, no doubt. He's cool. He's like Billy Bob Thornton cool. I believe he lives up in New York. He doesn't live out here. I figured he'd live here, but I believe he's got a house up in West Point area. It's more of my useless knowledge that you get here on airplanes, trains, and cows. We know a lot about it. We know a lot about a lot of stuff. But we don't know a lot of stuff as well. That's why you gotta keep learning. Gotta keep learning. Aero Mexico, going to Mexico City. Our next arrival is going to be Southwest Flight 102 coming in from San Jose, California. They've been there 49 minutes. As they fly right to the left of SoFi Stadium. As the infamous YouTube pipe smoker says, every day's a school day. If you're not learning, you're being left behind. That's right, Charlie. Yeah, it was somebody famous. It was somebody that was famous's house, like a poet or somebody's house. Here comes Southwest over here from San Jose. You lose them in that marine layer right there. See, that's the marine layer. As Danny Ross said, that's like Vaseline. And it's like a dreamlike sequence. You can't do anything about it. The camera doesn't know where to focus. That's what you got to put up with this shot. Well, that mystery plane is circled around the airport, and he's flying all over the place. Right now he's over Inglewood. I can't see it. If you're wondering where this Southwest is going, he's going to Oakland. Local time here is 12:40. Got a big heavy coming in from Fiji, A350. They'll be landing regrettably on the south side as well. But that's okay, because we got plenty of big boys landing over here. Who we got here? Air Canada. Where are they going? Looks like the Canadians are going to be going to Vancouver, Briar Blues country. 737 MAX 8. Yeah, you know, talking about Walter Goggins, it's hard to think of a better role than he had on Justified. But he is about that actor that, I guess, kind of like Billy Bob Thornton. I mean, it's Walt Goggins playing somebody. I don't know if that's what opposite of a character actor or what, but I mean, it's just Walt Goggins. That's why you watch it. Just like Billy Bob Thornton, just like Steven Seagal, all right? Let's see. Portsmouth Pipers joined us. Hello, Mark. I'm all the way on the opposite side of the country. What's evacuating, Charlie? They are evacuating. Who's evacuating? Now, last time I was here, Kamala Harris was flying around. I didn't know at the time it was her, but she lives out here. But she was flying on Air Force Two. Then Air Force Two would come out, close all air traffic. So it's pretty boring for me filming here. But they would go up the runway, you know, real slow, turn around, and go back the opposite direction. And they had the whole place closed so she could fly wherever she was going. Oh, I see. Air Canada's evacuated. Yeah, they're getting the hell out of here. They're headed back up to Mike. That's the thing about airplanes, trains, and cows. It's just one big family. Most people know each other on this channel, unlike the big professional channels where you're just a name and an icon. And they only hear from you if you donate. Here, you have a voice. And I'm probably going to lose mine because I'm yapping so much. That's fine. So basically, you look over here at runway 25 left, we got no action at the moment. Now there's somebody taxiing out way down here. I don't know if they're coming all the way up here to take off or if they landed and they're way down there, and that is Air Tahiti Nui. So I think they'll probably taxi all the way up here to take off. That's another 787-900 Dreamliner. Air Tahiti Nui. Has anybody ever been to Tahiti? That mystery plane is still flying around here. Says he's right beside me. I think I hear him. I bet it's a police plane. Yeah, there he is. Way up there, I can't get him. Alright, so let's move the camera. Uh-oh. Violence. People going crazy down here. What's going on? That car right there pulled out in front of some people. Don't want to do that. Alright, let's look down here at the old Air Tahiti. We'll catch him taxiing all the way up here, maybe. There he is. Say hi, Tahiti. You don't want to focus. Anyway, that's Air Tahiti coming your direction. Big plane. It'll get bigger and bigger and bigger in your screen. Who's that? We got Avianca coming in. They'll probably land on the south, possibly. Looks like we got another Southwest. No, that's Delta. United Airlines coming in from Denver, at A321. They'll be here in 3 minutes. I believe they're landing on our runway, and Avianca's going to be landing on the south. Looks like two he turned off. So maybe they went over to the other side, take off, bastards. I'm trying to see if I can get a shot of the I can't because it's right on this road, ain't it? Let's look at an airplane, shall we? Friendly skies. Coming in on 25 right. She just didn't want to focus. Alright, looks like we got a big person coming over here to the right. Who is this? Oh, we got WestJet. They'll be here in 7 minutes, flying in from Calgary. It's WestJet flight 1510 coming in from Calgary. They'll be here in 7 minutes. Our next arrival is going to be Alaska Horizon, Embraer E175LR coming in from Las Vegas. Just be patient, the heavies are coming. Let me check my schedule here real fast. Local time is 12:55. We got WestJet coming in We have, who is that? We got Air China coming in from Taipei. That's China Airlines. They'll be coming in at, says they landed. Okay, well. Our A380 from Sydney will be at 110. That's not too far away. That's the A380 that will come right over our head. Coming in from the land down under. Our next A380 will be at 1:50 local time. That's from Dubai. That'll come right over here. We got an ANA coming out. Hold on a second, folks. Finally, a little action. There you go. We got a A350 at 150 coming in from Doha. Then we got a 747-800 that'll be flying right over our head coming in from Frankfurt. That's Lufthansa. We have Ida coming in from Rome. That'll be at 220. A330, I think they fly over our head. And then at 2:30 we have London 777 coming in. And then at 2:40, it's about 2 hours from now, I think I see the Qantas now. At 2:40, we have probably the prettiest plane, I think, will be the Korean Air 747-800 coming in from Seoul. You gotta let your soul glow. But right now we're looking at ANA, which is All Nippon Airlines out of Japan. And yeah, we got Qantas online now. We got Qantas going to be landing a little early. They're going to be landing in 4 minutes. This is going to be the highlight of the show so far. They've been in the air for 13 hours. 13 hours. So this will be the star of the show. That's Qantas Airlines Flight 11, John Travolta's favorite airline. But I believe our next arrival is going to be the beautiful WestJet coming in from Calgary. So now is the time. I'm starting to have a couple big heavies come in. It makes all this worthwhile. Let's take a look over here at WestJet. If y'all don't mind. Get on in there, WestJet. Our next arrival is going to be United from Chicago. You got here at the right time because they got an A380 that's made the turn coming in. The big Roo. I had to put my phone in my pocket for just a second because it's getting too hot. I couldn't see it. Ooh. Well, we got to go around. Got to go around on the south side. Let's see if I can catch this. There's the old beach that's been flying around. All right. Oh, here she comes. Oh boy. Kind of gets my blood pumping just a tad. Kind of gets your blood pumping. Let's go ahead and get a long distance dedication shot here, if we can. He's going to want to focus on that pole. How could such a big plane be hard to catch in the, there he is. I'm looking at the wrong place. All right, here we go. The big Roo from Sydney, folks. Good day, mate. What about that? Oh, you can even feel that air from that thing. Woo! These bus drivers out here don't mind honking. Yeah. Look how big that thing is. Huh? Now, I don't know if he'll taxi all the way up to Tom Bradley, or they got a hangar down there at the very end of the airport that he might pull into. Hopefully he'll pull all the way up here so we can get some more shots of the beautiful Qantas A380. You know, I always try to sneak in on the marine layer, but the marine layer always wins. Like trying to sneak in your house after a long night of drinking at your parents' house. I always got busted. Got a Frontier coming over here to the right, but we'll keep an eye on the Big Roo. As a Delta gets into the action, the local time is 1:05. He's getting the hell out of the way. He don't want to be in front of the Big Roo. Now, I told my wife if I ever get up to 3,000 subscribers, I'm going to get one of the real fancy cameras. Nothing wrong with the camera I got now, but if I get up to 3,000, I'm going to get one of those fancy cameras with the long lens. So if you're new here, subscribe so I can talk my wife into hopefully her getting me one of those fancy cameras, which will never happen. Never happen. But I have to get 3,000 subscribers to justify it. Right now I have 12. Did you see that? He looked like he was going to turn in, but he changed his mind. Now he's going that way. What in the world is he doing? Got a 757, I believe, sneaking out there. Is that 757? The Big Roo has changed lanes on us. Now he's making the big turn. So he is going to Tom Bradley. Great white shark. Looks like a shark. All right, let's get back to business at hand. Folks, don't go anywhere, because we have Emirates Flight 83 coming in from Dubai. They've been there for 15 freaking hours. They're going to be here in 4 minutes. That's another A380, so you'll be able to fill that in Grieve Hall. Another A380 coming in. Emirates Flight 83, Airbus A380 861. Right now he's at near 4,000 feet. He's going to go to the other side of Los Angeles, make the turn. What is that plane doing? In a private message, Danny Ross asks, do you have ND filters on your camera? I don't think so. It's just a Panasonic video camcorder. But it's good enough to get it's good enough to get the arrivals, and that's what we're concerned about here mostly. As the Emirates makes a turn over Huntington Park. Let's see, what camera is this? It is a Panasonic HC-VX1 is the camera I'm using. If anybody's got any insider information. Got another big heavy just popped out over there. This is the Panasonic HC-VX1. Thank you. All right, so the A380 has made the turn. I don't see him quite yet. We got another big heavy coming up here. Right there's a 767. It says it just got here, so I guess it was on the other side. All right, folks. You know what? This happened last time I was here. I don't know what this is. But these cars would circle this parking lot and honk at each other. I don't know what that is. Yeah, he uses the same thing, and he has focus problems as well, if you've noticed. That's the thing Jerry always does, that move right there. All right. Let's turn back toward our east. "15 hours in the air." Touchdown. Hello, hon. I might look like a carrot when I get home. I forgot my sunscreen. Just doesn't want to break through that layer of fuzz. Yeah, he'll taxi up to us. If you're in Nashville, there's a tornado watch until 11 p.m. Central Daylight Savings Time, so keep on guard. We still follow the weather at home here on Airplanes, Trains, and Cows. There's a tornado watch in Davidson County until 11 p.m. And also in Grundy County, authorities recover a missing man's remains. Our next arrival will be Southwest Flight 561 coming in from San Francisco. They've been there an hour. Aviation Geek says he's in Cookeville, Tennessee, home of Tennessee Tech University. Don't go anywhere. We got a China Airlines Airbus A350 about 7 miles out. They look like they're going to be coming in on our side. That'll be another big heavy. We'll skip the Southwest over here to the right and focus on the Emirates. Let's see what happens if I do this. No, that's not any better. Alright, I'm messing around here just for a second. Hold on. Nope. That's good in there. Just look how massive that is to those other planes. Yeah, I think the focus issue is just the marine layer. I don't know if there's anything we're going to be able to do about that. We got a United Airlines flight 38 coming from Haneda in Tokyo. They've been in the air for 9.5 hours. They'll be here in 6 minutes. They're at 4,000 feet. We got Air China, or China Airlines, I should say, landing in a minute. And I should be, see, I believe I see them in the distance. Ooh, hopefully it's not that one. No. Yeah. All right, I got China Airlines, so we got an A350-900 coming in on our side, so we can sit back and enjoy that. That'll be worth the wait. We got ANA making the turn, and we got Air Canada coming in from Vancouver, A320. They'll be here in 6 minutes. They're at 5,000 feet. So let's get ready for China Airlines. Ooh, who is that coming out? That's a big one. Going to be out here all afternoon. Getting my sunburn on. You know, that's just what I love about Anchorage. You don't have to worry about these issues. Sit back and enjoy this one. Touchdown. So we got a couple of heavies coming out here. I'm hoping that the change in the sun might help us. Got another big heavy coming in. It's the Dreamliner coming in from Haneda. That's United. Let's see who we got here. We got a lot of activity on our runway. You got a 767 back there. They're going to Honolulu. In front of him, you've got another 767. That's a 400. What is this one back here? That is a 300. The 300 is going to Honolulu. The one in front of him is going to JFK. That's the Delta Sky Team livery that you're looking at right there. Now, if we move the camera this direction, hold please. Saving at 87 Dreamliner coming in from Haneda. Konnichiwa. It's a nice breeze. There goes JFK. Again, one of our favorite airports. And the one in your screen now is going to Honolulu. Hadn't been to Honolulu yet. Hun. So you got two big heavies down there waiting for these guys to take off. We got another arrival here. I believe that's just a Delta. We'll let it pass. A321. No, that's Air Canada. Air Canada. Whew, I love that breeze. Our next arrival is going to be another Southwest coming from Las Vegas. It's Boeing 737. They'll be here in a minute. So if you are in the Nashville viewing area, you need to keep an eye on your weather tonight. Viva Las Vegas. Southwest will hold the focus with their color. Naomi Garza just subscribes because she digs the name. Well, that's the only reason it's named that, Naomi, is it's the only kind of name I'd be able to remember. It was Night Air just because of my last name, and who can remember that? And I had a dream, and it was airplanes, trains, and cows. And there you go. Look at those beautiful heavies down there at the other end. Tell all your friends, Naomi, we need people on here. Beautiful China Airlines A350. Beautiful plane. Love it. Yeah, Phil, we call our community the herd, I believe is what we call it. That sounds about right. All right, let me check my radar here. We got British Airways 777, but it looks like, I don't know if they're coming on, yeah, they might be coming on our side. I believe they do. So our next heavy will be British Airways Flight 283 coming in from London Heathrow. They've been in the air for about 10 hours and 15 minutes. So they're all tired. 777-300 ER. British Airways going to be landing in 4 minutes. Right now, they are at 3,000 feet and dropping. Again, the reason why you're not hearing the air traffic control is because they got fried in the sunshine. But they'll be back. We'll get them back here soon. Went ahead and filled up the rental car this morning. It wasn't that bad. Been driving a Toyota MAV4. Drove it all the way from Las Vegas. Traffic in LA was hell. We got here. I mean, the skies are so blue here. You can see these big heavies in the distance as they are making their turn. I think all the smog and smoke is behind us toward the San Gabriel Mountains. Let's take a look and see if we can at least pick up downtown LA from our current location. It's over there. I don't know if you can see that or not. We're going to keep the camera focused here because Speedbird will be in the view in a minute. let her sneak up on you. There it is. Touchdown. Y'all remember the show Chips? That's what they look like now. Go get them, Poncho. Our next heavy looks like it's going to be American Airlines Flight 126 coming in from Haneda, Tokyo. They've been in the air for 9 hours. They're right now at about 7,000 feet. They're going to be here in 9 minutes. That's a 787 Dreamliner. I see him up there to my right. This beautiful crystal clear blue California sky. Looks like we got Alaskan coming in from Portland. That's a 2-hour flight from Portland to here. They'll be our next arrival. If you're new, pop on here and tell us who you are and where you're from. I always like to make friends here on Airplanes, Trains, and Cows, the friendliest live stream in the world. Based out of beautiful Nashville, Tennessee, which is under threat of severe weather. And my wife has got storm duty tonight. Speaking of chips, up close and personal. So before too long, we'll get some of those 380s that we saw land. They'll head back out. We'll get them taken off here on 25 left. Again, all the cargo traffic comes on 24 left because the cargo hold is over there on the left side of the airport toward El Segundo. See if I can catch that big 747 over there. It just took off. Nope. Looks like the big American is going on the south side for some reason. But we do have an Airbus A350 from Qatar. Hopefully it'll be landing on our side here. They've been in the air for 15 and a half hours as we got Illinois 1 about to take off. Let's focus on that. I don't know where Illinois 1's going. It's going the opposite direction. There's Illinois 1. He's headed that way. I guess he's got to go down and I don't know what he's doing. But the big American 787 that I thought was going to be coming in on this side is coming in on the other side for some reason. Our next arrival is going to be Alaskan Horizon Flight 2089 coming in from Eugene, Oregon Duck Country, followed by Qatar Airways. They'll be here in 3 minutes. Right now they're 2300. Hopefully he'll turn in on our side. I believe he does. But who knows? Looks like, I don't know if Illinois 1's taxiing all the way down to the far end and coming back up and taking off on the south. It's kind of weird. But I see the big Qatar in the distance, I believe. Naomi, I have not streamed yet from San Francisco. I plan to. I got a good friend in the area. But I will at some point. I got a big heavy coming out there. Or is that one that just landed? That's a big Delta, I believe. He might be coming out to take off. But sit down and relax, put on your seatbelt. We got the Qatar coming in next, I believe. Then I keep kicking my water over. So this is Qatar coming in from Doha, the A350 Airbus. Isn't that pretty? Look at the size of that thing. I will. Trust me. We'll get out there soon. All right, folks, let's focus over here. We got some big things moving. Yeah, it won't be too long till that Emirates comes back out and takes off. If you like that 350, folks, we got another one coming in 2 minutes. I believe it's coming in on our side, hopefully. It's the Virgin Atlantic. Been in the air for 10 hours, coming from London Heathrow. Virgin Atlantic Flight 7B, the Airbus A350. But it might be coming in on the south because we have another Alaskan coming in on our side, but we'll let pass. It looks like the Virgin is coming in on the left. Holy cow, this guy's offline. Holy mother of pearl. Hold on. That was weird. because he didn't land on. Huh. What in the world? So that plane landed on 25 left. That's the first plane to land over there today. I don't know why it landed over there. That had to be a mistake. Nobody lands on 25 left. Unless it was an emergency. Yeah, it came in fast. Let me check something real fast.
Right on Bravo, taxi forward.
All right, folks, we got another celebrity plane going to be here in 2 minutes. It is a Lufthansa 747-800. Another one of our stars. Right now it's at 1,900 feet. Yeah, I don't know why that plane landed on 25 left. I really don't. I tell you what, this wouldn't be surprised if this is a go around. I'm really having a problem. There he is. So here's a 747-800. Heathrow Joe's joining. Hello, Heathrow Joe. Welcome to Los Angeles, California. Hope y'all got a good view of the Lufthansa. quite a bit here. So he'll taxi all the way up in front of us and go to Tom Bradley International. Can y'all hear the air traffic control any? I just have it sitting on my tripod.
Section 479 with 240 at 12, runway 25 right, and takeoff. Runway 6, Southwest 102, and only runway 25 right on the way. Runway 25 right, Southwest 102.
Now we're going to have the prettiest queen come in a little bit. That's the Korean Air 747-800. Let me know if y'all can hear the air traffic control at all. We got Alaska Airlines flight 96 coming in from San Jose, Del. Oh.
West Coast 49 at the shoreline, turn left heading 200, wind 230 at 11, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff. Now for West Coast 49. Air for 2543, make 25 right, line of weight. Line of weight, 25 right. 2543,
So that breeze is really humming from the northwest. Feels good. Okay, our next planes of interest was ETA Airlines, supposed to be here at 2:20. I don't know if they'll land on our side or the other side. We got a Cathay Pacific coming from Hong Kong. It's 777. And then at 2:40, we got the 747-800 Korean Air. It'll be the prettiest plane we see today, in my opinion. Now let me check my departures here. Our next arrival is American Airlines Flight 3 from JFK, A321. Coming in right now as we speak. Actually, that's not yet. That's a United. There you go, focus. We're going to keep an eye on this big boy here. I don't know if that helps or not.
American 1676 trying to hold the position at Juliet, cross runway 25, ranking at ground point 75. Okay, cross, right. Last but not least, it's illegal, cross runway 25, call back to heavy third, you ready to go from regular, first distance from the effect, cross runway 25, holding 2411, wind 865.
Our next heavy is going to be a Delta Airlines Flight 767 in a Boeing 767 coming from JFK. They'll be here in 4 minutes. Let's see who this big person is right here. Oh, that's Turkish Airlines. A350. Going to be headed to Istanbul. Istanbul, I should say. That'll be our next takeoff. Our next landing is going to be Southwest coming in from Dallas Love Field. They'll be here in a minute. 737, 700. We'll let them pass because we want to keep our eye on the big boy here. And then we'll have a 767 coming in. So it sounds like we should have Singapore coming out here. Ooh, we got a big heavy coming in on the other side there. Touchdown. All right, we got another 787 Dreamliner coming in from Newark with a special livery. I'll be here in 4 minutes, and then we have Cathay Pacific coming in from Hong Kong, 777-300. They look like they're coming in on our side as well, so we got a little action coming. A little action. Everybody relax. That 777 will be here in 6 minutes. So that distant heavy you're looking at should be EVA Airlines, I believe. No. No. That looks like the Virgin right there popping out for some reason.
744 here, LA Tower, certified. Tonka 523, 124012, RNAV Docker, runway 25 right for takeoff. RNAV Docker, 25 right, kilo takeoff, takeoff 593. Triple 100 LA Tower, runway 25 right, on the way. Runway 25 right, triple 100. Tower 4916, can I still come approach today? Tower Delta 2119, Google 25 left. For the 2119 LA Tower, show April 75 on a mile final, 124013, runway 25 left to land. 25 left on the way. You got about 70 heavy cross, 4 left, ground point 65. 4 left, ground point 65. Delta 428, contact SoCal. 428.
All right, our next heavy is going to be Cathay Pacific 777-300. They'll be here in just a few minutes, a few seconds actually. 12-hour flight from Hong Kong. Got some excited people in the parking lot. Let's pan over this direction. Touchdown. So we got 14 in the house. Small crowd. That's all right. I know I'm nestled up against the professionals, but we'll do what we can. I'm not surprised. That should do it. I'm just out here filming airplanes. So we got a small crowd, which is alright. Our B&A crowds are so big. Well, that'll be fun. A little firefighter action.
Cross 24 left, ground point 65, whiskey's also approved. I'll take 6 to cross 24 left, ground point 65. Ground 6450 at LA Tower, wind 24012, are now Docker, runway 25 right, let's take off.
Next arrival is going to be a Delta connector coming in from San Jose. Woohoo! As we wait for some more celebrity planes to come into the picture.
South 3423, visual 24 right. South 3423 Tower, wind 24013, runway 24 right, clear to route. Clear land 24 right, southwest 3420.
Got Southwest coming in from Sacramento. They'll be here in 2 minutes. Uh-oh, who's this? We have Air Tahiti Nui coming in. I believe that he lands on the south side, but we might get lucky. You never know. He's coming in from Paris, but I'm sure he'll land on the south. Almost positive. Joshua Leclerc has joined us. Hello, Joshua. Any relation to Charles? Welcome to Airplanes, Trains, and Cows on a slow afternoon here in LAX. Thank you for joining us here on a beautiful day in Los Angeles. The wind has provided a nice, cool zephyr. As the sun is going to start hitting us right in the face. So we're basically going to be concentrating on our arrivals. Yeah, Southwest coming in from Sacramento. See if the wind affects any.
Miko 645, connect SoCal approach, good day.
Contact SoCal Dispatch, Miko 645, good day.
Tahiti 7 Heavyweight Paris, bonsoir.
Hey Tower, good afternoon, back to line 7 Heavy, the visual 25 left.
Tahiti 7 Heavyweight Tower, bonsoir, wind 24010. Runway 25 left, good land.
All right, I had to get my water. That was under my car. I don't know how I got there. Apologize. There's a big one over there. Who is that? I can't really tell where Air Tahiti is going. Oh, they're coming in on the south, like I thought. No problem. Local time here is 2:30 in the afternoon. $4:30 in Nashville, 5:30 on the East Coast. Got somebody coming in real high. Who is that? Okay, SkyWest Mitsubishi CRJ coming in. That'll be our next arrival on 25 right. Thank you very much, Joe. We'll be in Texas next week. Be sure to join us. We'll see our J action. Focus. Focus. Or not.
JetBlue 524, wind 23011, RNAV Docker, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff. RNAV Docker, clear for takeoff, 25 right, JetBlue 524. 24 left for inspection.
Oh, look here. Is he coming out? He's going the wrong way. No, he's not. He's coming our way.
Well, Fairway 356 South Duluth, Air Wolf position. Ready, Lima Juliet, traffic 4 miles north, ready, runway 25 left, final way, 24 right. Skyway 6221 on the tower, 123011, runway 24 right, clear to land.
So you're looking at Air China.
Southwest 3846, flight turn here, Hotel 6,
Got another CRJ to the right. We'll let them pass and get these big boys taken off. As we're going to start seeing the western sun.
Southwest 3046, it's on hill, all the way to Quebec. Quebec, cross runway 25 right, and ground point 75, good afternoon.
I'll tell you what, we're definitely out of the algorithm today. I can say that safely. Tell you what, we're definitely out of the algorithm today. I can say that safely. We are not algorithming. The beautiful silhouette of China Airlines. Air China, I should say. Turn it this way. How's that? Can you see me? I think we're about to call it a day here. Been out here all day. Appreciate the people that joined us. I know we're going up against like the major streamers today, so the little guy doesn't have a chance, but we'll be back Tuesday at Dallas Fort Worth on Airplanes, Trains, and Cows. So I'm gonna call today. I'm gonna go over to Clutter's Park, see what's going on over there, see if somebody will buy me dinner. Until then, we'll catch you next time on Airplanes, Trains, and Cows. Peace.